Tornado explosion. Not really. I know to do that like another.
I sincerely cannot just understand, as in I'm trying to wrap my head over what I just saw trended online. Excuse me, could I just label it lack of self-control, or should I just blame it for the fact that Biggie's AC is always on, or what? Or maybe it is an avenue for you to retaliate on what was done to you before you found yourself in Biggie's house. Are you confused? Am I trying to confuse your confusion? Just read these quotes. Wait, Boma told Pere that he did what to Tega and that her what smells like fish. So Pere now told Queen. Wow. I did not bring up the updates of what happened last night. Of course, as usual, the housemates actually played their usual game, truth or dare. So it was anchored by Tega, and it was really all about I dare you, I dare you, I dare you. So at the time, people was like, no, Tega, it is time we the housemates dare you. So Tega was dared to do one kind of a thing like that to Boma. Just watch this video clip.
So 3, 4, 5, 6.
The video clip you just watched now is just a taste of what you are about to swallow. What happened was that Tega was actually dared to just go in between Boma's leg with her tongue. She said, yes, she's going to do that. But then again, they're going to start this dare game all over, and she's going to dare people to do things that they might not even expect or imagine that they can do. And people were like, if it's going to get to that extent, they're not going to do. And that was how this game scattered, and everybody went to their separate bed. But alas, Tega and Boma ended on the same bed together, and this happened. You people should not just be angry with me. I'm not going to play the whole video clip because my channel is very important to me. You won't expect me to show you exactly what happened, but the truth is that a lot of things happened. Are you trying to argue if something did not happen under the duvet? Just watch what Boma did at the end of whatever that happened under the duvet. Of course, all of us are adults, aren't we? So if you have found yourself in this particular position, or maybe in this situation, once a man grabs tissue, of course, we know what the man wants to do because of this particular position. So that concludes what actually happened between Boma and Tega. And I am totally annoyed because of this thing, because I don't understand what is wrong with Tega. Of course, on stage, you declare that you are married. What are these people trying to do? Last season, during season 5 lockdown, of course, it was another married woman that did whatever she did with praise. And she was even proud of it during reunion, telling us that, yes, she did what she has to do. And the thing was not even how she wanted it or bargained for it. And she has to go to the sitting room to chill. And now another married woman. Are you people trying to just convince us that married women does not have any self-control? Are you people trying to convince us that it does not worth it for married women to be on this show? I am trying to understand. It was this the same Tega that was running her mouth when Boma went to spend time with Angel in executive lounge. Of course, it was Angel that saw the light with Boma, so it was expected of Boma to go to the executive lounge with Angel. And of course, we all saw the video. They just went in there to talk, a lot of discussion, and they did not even do anything together. But Tega was moving from one particular housemate to another, convincing them that apparently because of the way Angel dressed and went into that executive lounge, definitely something could have happened. You for talk say you wanted something to happen between you and Boma other than Angel, than trying to convince the entire housemate that Boma is actually doing something with Angel. Even when Angel and Boma came out from the executive lounge, you concluded that they have actually did something. Habamana, you Tega. If I said I am disappointed, maybe I might be lying. But they always say that we should allow people to live their life. But this one, if it is your life that you are living, it get as it be. So while people are tweeting about it, criticizing it, and trying to say that whatever she did, it is not good. Now, of course, we all know that it has been the husband of Tega that has been managing, or rather promoting her and taking care of her Instagram page ever since she is in Biggie's house. So we're waiting for him to react on what Tega did concerning this trending video. And of course, the man has come out to say what he has to say. Of course, it's going to be voiceover of the man with his picture. Quoting what Tega's husband posted on his Instagram page, he posted the picture of Tega and their son Janjam with this caption and said, "First of all, I love my wife so much. However, I would like to state that our marriage is not perfect, just like many other marriages out there. We are two imperfect people. The past 24 hours has been hell for us as a family. I have wronged my wife in so many ways, but cheated on her was what broke the bond we had as couple. Before you judge me, please note that I am not the best husband as you all think I am. I cheated on my wife on our matrimonial home. I am not proud of this." This he explained and has a lot of things to say. And at the end of whatever he said, he apologized to his wife Tega. Please help me and pause this video and read through. If I am to read everything, I am going to bore you. So this is what Tega's husband has to say in the defense of his wife. In my dialect, they will say Ike Bulmoto Noso. I will interpret that even a car that is running is tired of the race. So you are just trying to convince us, Tega's husband, that it is all about tit for tat, as in what is good for Jude is good for Uganda. So what is good for Chris is good for Uganda. Okay, we accept. Or we're supposed to say anything, so we're waiting for Tega to be evicted, or maybe she's going to win the show, but at the end of the day, she's going to leave Biggie's house someday. Then she'll come and tell us what she has to tell us. If she's going to toe the same lane with Katrina, and maybe during reunion again she has to accept with her chest, I don't know. But my annoyance is just because of the particular person that she did this thing with, this Boma that have declared, according to JMK, that every week that he is going to look for a fresh female housemate for his highlight. Remember that the first week that he entered this house, it was Jackie B that he has approached, and he has to make Jackie B his deputy head of house. And guess what? Jackie B was smart enough. And guess what? At the end of week 2, that was when Nearings, Beatrice, and Nii was evicted. Of course, the moment Michael and JMK and Queen and KV entered the house, Boma immediately moved to Queen, whereas Jackie B now moved on to Michael. And he tried to do whatever he wants to do with Queen. Queen wanted to be possessive, want to beat Boma to his game. And that was when he started doing okra. You cannot keep me, you cannot keep me. Fear. He left Queen immediately and moved to Angel. And when he tried to do one or two things, even there was a time they said that something happened under the sheet between Boma and Angel. I did not report the news, but I heard about it. So I didn't even know how. Okay, it was JMK that actually advised Angel to stay away from Boma. That Boma is trying to use her Angel as his weekly highlight. And that was how Angel started staying away from Boma. And throughout last weekend, Boma moved to Tega. And finally, this rubbish has happened. It be like says Saskia and Peace actually know what has been happening. So during their diary section today, when Bigina asked Saskia and Peace, who would you want to be evicted from the nominated housemate aside you yourself? And of course, Saskia has to say this.
Housemates, would you evict and why?
Tega.
Not just calling Tega's name, of course, she also gave her reasons for saying that Tega should just leave Biggie's house as soon as possible.
Yeah, Tega. And my reason would be, let me just say, when it comes to like the showers, she's always doing this thing where, like, when the ladies try to say, oh, they're not gonna get in the shower with the guys, obviously, and she's like, oh, she's married and she gets into the shower and we are not even married and we're complaining about it. And I'm like,
I don't understand. If what Saskia is saying is true, Tega, I am now disappointed for the second time. As if you actually walk into the shower naked to shower with your fellow male housemate, as a male housemate, and you're trying to also convince your fellow female housemate to do the same thing. Who does that? And I love the reply that Saskia gave to her.
You don't have to be married to decide to do this or do that. I mean, everybody has their own rules or values and all of that. So, and she does that a lot, not only like when it comes to showers and all of that. She's trying to always put pressure on people because she is a certain type of way.
After watching that particular direct session of Saskia, I just concluded maybe Saskia does not love Tega, because sometimes housemates can say whatever they want to say to make the other housemates to feel or appear somehow to we viewers. But to my utmost surprise again, Peace now also said that she wouldn't mind Tega leaving the house by Sunday.
Housemates, would you evict and why?
Tega would go. And the reason is not, I mean, she's a sweet baby. She actually makes me laugh a lot actually. But Tega gives me some shady ways, man. I can't even lie.
Yes, she also gave her reason for deciding Tega among the nominated housemates.
Wait, low-key, she's been putting it in there that she's gonna play the game. However, it's gonna be dirty, clean. She's gonna play the game, and that's good. And by all means, if she wanna do that, that's fine. That's her own game plan, whatever. But it just comes. There's certain things she does that just comes across very annoying.
There is particular word of mine that I will always say, that whatsoever you criticize is your hobby. Tega, yes, I'm referring to you. So I am even waiting for your husband to come and say one or two things, but alas, your husband came in your defense. So end of story. He said that you're trying to get back at him, and he is even apologizing on your Instagram page. So therefore, we close this case. So we are waiting for Tega to beat Biggie's house, either by winning the show or by being evicted. So she'll come and explain to us what actually happened. But I've understand that all these female housemates that goes around gossiping their fellow female housemates are the one doing the worst. Definitely. See all these pieces, see all this Tega, you will marvel and be shocked at what they have been doing. But then again, Kayode, this is my last warning to you. I am just preparing thunder for you. We're there for rainy season. Please start showing us all these videos. I don't understand why I should be awake all night, and at the end of the day, when I now wake up, I'll be seeing other things. I'm not asking myself when will it happen. Please, if it's all about Showmax, then let me stop subscribing my DSTV and off to Showmax for me to be entertained. This is your last one in Kayode. And to you watching this video, if you don't want me to warn you, kindly please click on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification for you not to miss any of the episode. And it is a wrap on what nonsense Tega did with Boma. I don't like it, but who am I to judge Tega? So Tega, I'm waiting for you to come and explain actually what happened, because I have seen it with my clear eyes. Please don't come and deny it. All you owe me is an explanation. See you guys in my next episode, and